Hey, what's up everybody? Thunderbob here, and tonight I wanted to do just a quick video on Elden Ring, in particular, what is probably the best farming method in the game. And you guys were right, and I was wrong. So here it is, no buffs, no nothing, just casting a spell that literally gives me a buttload of experience. And I did a previous video where I showed off another setup that did reasonably well, but nowhere near as well as this simple trick does. Literally, just respawn it. This is Mohgwyn Palace. I showed a previous video about how to locate this place and how to run it. And then murder everything in your path indiscriminately and get a buttload of experience. I'm going to show you just real quickly the gear. So I did a previous video showing off this same spot, but using the Star Scourge GreatSword, which works reasonably well. You can check out the video if you'd like to. And I had some comments that told me, hey, why bother using that? Use the relic sword that you get when you beat the game. And I had not yet beat the game. I was taking my time to finish it. But I have now, last week I beat it and ran with this for a little while, and you guys were totally right. This is by far the best AoE weapon I have found in the game. It's not my favorite weapon in the game. That's the Blasphemous Blade. I think that's better just at normal combat. And just kind of when you're running through the game, it's pretty amazing. Let me grab that. There it is. This game doesn't have quite as good of a Ash of War, but it does have some crazy lifesteal on us. Every time you kill an enemy or use their special, you get a ton of extra life. And I use this to kill the last couple bosses of the game on like my first or second attempts. It just does crazy damage, and it heals you at the same time. And Ash doesn't cost all that much mana, and yeah, it's glorious. But for this particular spot, the Rune GreatSword, which you get for beating the game, is just clearly superior. So, I'll show you just the gear here. For this farming location, Sacred Relic Sword you get for beating the game and turning in the Remembrance. I'm using a Brass Shield and a Godslayer Seal. Both these I'll be maxing out before long. Still using Radahn's gear. Gold Scarab for the extra runes, and you can also use the gold footed fowl item to get another 20% bonus, and you can get something like 70,000 experience per cast, just like right here. I think I just got about 50,000 experience there, and I don't even go any further than that. Just run back, click here, get out, run back up here, and if you aim it just right, it's kind of like in the middle here, you can get both those front ones that I missed before. There it goes. That'll maximize, and you want to be as far forward as you can at the same time. You're not going to get those last like 3 or 4 guys back there, but it really doesn't matter. You're going to be getting like 10 to 20 million experience per hour or more if you're using the bonus rune items. Yeah, that's it. This was my end game farming. Just to show you, got up to 187 by the end. There's my stats: vigor, mind, endurance, strength, dexterity, etc. I focused after respecking on faith, which worked really well with the Blasphemous Blade, works pretty well with the Rune GreatSword, and then I've got a mix of strength and dexterity because the Blasphemous Blade scales with those as well. Rest into vigor, mind, and endurance. Just a good amount of health, good amount of my stamina, and FP at this stage where I can just cast my spells and do a lot of attacks without running out of any of those stats. So that's my final build, what I used to beat the game. I'll have some videos up showing those last couple of encounters over the next few days. But I just wanted to show you my updated thoughts on the endgame farming, and just clearly this is superior to Blasphemous Blade. It's superior to the Star Scourge GreatSword. It's superior to the Blasphemous Blade for this specific use. All right, so I'll end it here. I do want to thank you again for watching, everyone, and have a good night.